Hey everyone, how's everyone doing today? I'm doing great. So today I'm doing my mission inspiration for February. I will put in the description the link to the Facebook group if you're interested in playing along. What it is every month we get a mission and we have 8 steps that we follow. We have some suggested color schemes and we have some words to help inspire us. So let us just begin. So the very first step is to cover your page with tissue, text, or newsprint. So I have my piece of card here. This is a watercolor card that I've cut 6 by 9, and I've already just cut some strips of newspaper and text out of a book. So I'm going to be using my matte gel, and I am going to just slather it on the page and just put the paper down whatever way that it wants to fall. I'm not worried too much about it. So, and I don't want to bore you with this tedious detail because it is just putting to paper and then gluing it down. So I will work on this, and when I get it done, I will come back once it's dried and everything like that. So I'm just going to continue to put it down and I will be back. So I've got that dried and I trimmed off the excess pieces. And now I'm moving on to step 2, add a thin coat of spritzed ink or color. First thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to be using my distressed inks, and I'm going to go ahead and ink the page with them, and then I'm going to spritz them with water. So I'm not technically, I guess, doing it the way they want it to be done, but I think it'll be okay. So I'm using my antique linen here. And I'm just going to go over some spots with it. And I may actually get out my honey color as well, because first I want to use just some yellows and greens on this color on the page. So let me get out my honey color, because I do think I want that. I have some of the wild honey. Let me just continue to put some of this antique linen down. Just in different spots on the paper. I'm really trying not to think about where I'm putting it. I've figured out that, for me anyway, one of the best ways to do this, to do my mixed media, is to really just not think too hard and just play. Have fun. Not thinking too hard about where different things are going. You know, I'm just trying to have fun and play with my different supplies and tools that I have. And I since doing that, I'm having, even though before I had fun, I'm having even more fun now, because I'm not so caught up with, oh my gosh, is this going to look right? Is this going to look right? Will this look dumb? Will that look dumb? Or whatever. So, just playing and not really worrying about, you know, of course I want to keep in mind the color wheel, because you don't want to make mud. That's why I'm using yellows and greens, because they are beside each other on the color wheel. So when you use them together, they should not make mud if you mix them. They should just blend together, as I feel like it is done. So let's see. Let's try to add a little bit more of this antique linen, just a smidge more. Okay, let me just see if I can't lighten it up a tad. Okay. And then let me actually do a little bit darker maybe down there. Okay, now what I want to do is I'm going to just take my water and I'm just spritzing it because this is distressed ink, and hopefully it will do some magic since okay, I'm going to dry this and then I will be right back. Okay, I want to put a little bit more ink on there. When I blotted off too much. Let me just go back over. Oops. That yellow. Ooh, oh well. I like this green. It's pretty. Okay, and I think I'm actually going to use my vintage photo as well and put some of it on there. Give it a vintage look. Yeah, ooh, I like that. That is looking so pretty. All right, I'm gonna spritz it. Not too heavy though, I don't think, because I really am liking the way that that is looking. So I'm gonna spritz it just a little. Yes, like that. Okay, now I'm gonna let this dry and then I will be back. Okay, so now I'm just taking the stencil with the same inks, the same colors, and I'm just going over to just give it some kind of look. Oh, I like it. Okay, now I think I'm good. I don't want to put any of the vintage photo on that. I think that is. Now, what I want to do is, I've got some black and white gesso here, and what I want to do is take some and I'm going to mix some water with it because I'm going to do a little bit of splatters. Okay, I've got my little foamy things here that I made, and I'm going to use those to put some white gesso. I have white gesso now. I'm just using my palette knife just to load it. Okay, so the next step is to cover, add tinted texture paste through a stencil. So I'm going to use my modeling paste, And I'm going to use some more black gesso. And I'm going to mix that together. So I'm going to let this dry. And then I'll be back. While I'm waiting for this to dry, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next step, which is to color string or twine and add to the page. Alright, so this one is really, you know, skipping me up. So, yeah, we're here. Color string or twine and add to the page. So, I think I'm going to add some, I want to put a little bit of color on the page. And so I think I'm going to go with my Distressed Inks. This is Barn Door. And we'll just color this twine here. And we'll see what comes of it. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to put it on or what I'm going to do with it. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. I'll put a pretty good amount down. I might have an idea of what I want to do with it. But I think what I'll do is, after I get some of this done, I'm just going to spritz it. And it should activate, and then it should have the string. Alright, I think that's good. Alright, so I've done that. Now I gotta add it to the page, so I gotta think about that. Let me dry it too, because it's not dry, so I'm gonna dry it and I will be right back. Okay, what I think I want to do is I've cut out, as you can see, a cat's face and a little top hat. So I think I'm just going to end up gluing this down and using the twine here. And I just have a little bit of, what's it called? Fabri-Tac is what I'm using. And gonna glue it down so that it doesn't come undone. And then what I want to do, so that's on the hat, and I'm going to use my StazOn ink, black ink, and I'm going to go around the edge of the cat just to get rid of any white marks that may be on there from where I cut it out. I just found this picture online and printed it out and cut it out, fussy cut it out. And same thing with the hat. Okay. Because the next step is to add one or more steampunk style focal images. So, and I see all the time cats with hats on, top hats on, that's, you know, kind of steampunky. So I'm going to put the cat here, and I'm just going to use my Fabri-Tac is just right here, might as well, to put him down onto the page. But I want to make sure, because I'm going to put the hat, I want it kind of look like the butterfly is kind of, you know, on the hat a little bit. Alright, that looks good. Why Juno? Alright, so we're going to put him down. And just make sure hat. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my foam squares and put the hat on using foam squares because I want it to kind of be 3D-ish, kind of coming off the page. Alright, that looks cool. Now what I want to do is I have some gears because I know gears is part of it, of steampunk stuff. So I'm thinking of putting a few gears on. We like that? Yep, I like that. So, and again, I think I'm just going to use my Fabri-Tac. And I'm going to let that dry before I move on to my next step. Okay, and as I'm waiting on that to dry, I've just got my white gel pen and I'm gonna kind of just go over some of the spots on the hat. And not thinking much about anything really. Over the kitty a little. Just to kind of bring him out. And then I think what I want to do is I'm going to use my foodie ball pen and kind of go around the kitty. Just to try to help set him into, maybe even go around the hat here. Kind of just scribbling around it, really. Not being too perfect. Okay, cool. Oh, that looks cool. I like that. Hoping that will dry. All right. Now I need to add headline, quote, or phrase. So, I gotta think about that. I'll be back. Okay, so I've got this stamp and it says today belongs to you, but I only want to use you. So I'm taking my StazOn. Okay, so I have these and I'm just going to use them to write out the word R. I have these stickers that I got out of a kit, I do believe. You are perfect. Oh, I like it. Alright, so now what I want to do is I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use my Sharpie, and I'm going to kind of go over where I stamped. And now what I want to do is add metallic elements, paint, ink, foil, etc. Well, these are metal, but I want to take some metallic paint and go over my butterfly to make it pop. So let me grab those colors and I will be right back. Okay, so as I was getting my metallics together, I decided the kitty needed a monocle. So I just got a piece of, it's a clock, and then I have this old chain, and I used an O-ring, and I'm just going to end up gluing it. Well, actually, I think I'm going to use foam. I think it'll stay better that way. We'll see. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I just don't know how long I want it to go yet. And then I think I want to make his eyes a little bit darker green. Just want to see what. Just wanted it a little greener. Okay, then let me use a black marker just to go on in there. Yeah. Okay, now I just need to decide how long I want the chain to go. That long. There we go. Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? I love it. I love that little added thing right there. I'm like, it needs something else. I needed a monocle. Okay, and so now what I want to do is I'm going to just take my colors here. I have some blue sapphire, peridot, peacock pearl, pink tourmaline, and Inca gold. But I don't know if I'm going to use all of these or not. I'm just going to squirt them out on my thing. And I'm going to just dry brush them onto the butterfly, just to pick up some of that texture. Alright, I'm digging that butterfly. Okay, so that was step 7. add metallic elements. Then the final thing is finish with frame or border of your choice. All right, let's see. I think what I want to do is, I think I'm going to use my potting soil. I think that's what I want to use. And I think I'm going to just go around the edge with the potting soil. Let's see what that looks like. Might have to use black. This brown may not be enough of what I want. I don't think it is. I think I want it a little bit darker than that. But before I do that, I think what I want to try to do is I have this tool. It's a distressing tool. And I don't know. Let's see what will happen if I distress the edges. Kind of dig that. It's kind of cool. Alright, now I think I am going to take my black StazOn, and I think I'm going to use it to give myself a border because I want it dark. I like that a lot. I really am liking that. Let's see. I actually think, though, just clean this up real fast. I think I want to use my Stabilo pencil and go around the cat a little bit more. And I'm just using a paintbrush with a little bit of water on it. Kind of give him a shadow. Now, let's see, what else do I think it needs? What else do you need, little kitty? Let me dry what I just did and I'll be right back. Okay. Just want to put his whiskers back on. Oh my gosh, I love it. I really am loving this. I'm just wondering, should I do anything on the edges? For border. Just a little scribblies. Trying to make it where it's not so noticeable, you know? It's just a little faintly hinted there. Okay, I like that. Alright, and I think I'm just going to date it and sign it, and then it's going to be done. Oh my gosh, y'all. This turned out to be so cute. And again, I just played. I didn't really, I kind of knew what I wanted to do, but then I just really just played and didn't think too much about it and just had fun. That is the key. To not get stressed out, not to think, oh my gosh, I've got to do it this way or I've got to do it that way or whatever. You know, just have fun with it. And it will turn out pretty cool. And if it don't, then it's a learning experience. All right, there's the date. And let me just sign it. And then I'm done. Alrighty, so there it is. Alright, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it inspired you to just get out your stuff that you have and just to play. Have fun. Don't think too much about it. Don't stress about it. It's supposed to be fun, right? Alright, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe if you've not subscribed. And if you have subscribed, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. But don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified for every time that I post a video. Alright, y'all. Y'all be good to one another, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Thanks for watching.